So this is my first ever YouTube video. Um, I guess before you subscribe to me, you just need to know something. I am not a good friend. I make good family though, and I can show you how to be a good family member because we're all part of the human race. We're all kind of family. But I can't keep up with everyone. I can't even keep up with myself sometimes. So it's just having friends. For me, it doesn't make sense. Um, I hate my life really bad. Um, I have my parents. My mom is a drug addict. She used to be, at least, and she's coming off of it. But we're in the process of getting her back on her feet, and it's like, dang, steal all the fucking glory, get all the help you need. But it's also like, that's my mom, so I'm gonna do it anyways. But my dad doesn't give a shit about me. Never sends me any money. Kicks me out at 18. So God has brought me a lot of good things. A lot of bad things. Who's to say that was even God? I don't know. They say he puts you through tests. I don't want to be put through tests. I just want to live. I want to be happy. I want to spend time with my fiance. I don't want to work, but I understand work is necessary. And I don't mind that. I like work. But I don't want to work, but I like work because work is good. It's stimulating. It's good for the brain, good for the body. It keeps me motivated because I'm doing something. I'm creating something. But nothing in this life for me is worth expending my whole entire life to achieve it besides my fiance. Like, I don't want to go out and become a president because the way we made our presidents now, they're consumed in being a president, and there's no time for family. And I know it's a job, but it's like, who decided that's the way a president needs to be a president, you know? Regardless of what is normal, what people consider normal. Who cares what people consider normal anymore? People are so judgmental. Why does it matter anymore? And I understand it's easier said than done to not care what people think, but once you finally stop caring, you stop caring. You stop caring about caring because caring hurts. It really hurts. So what do? Kill yourself? No. Although it's a very viable option, you know, not too bad. Especially when you can choose how you go out. When you didn't get a choice to come here. So, you know, it's not a bad option, but I don't suggest it because I myself don't know what's going to happen to you if you kill yourself. Who knows? You might just restart. Now you have to go all the way back from the beginning with the same depression. So, I don't suggest it. I love my fiance. I love my family that I have, what I have left. My animals, or I know I say animals weird. I love my whole entire family that I have, and I don't have much of it at all. Like, I have my fiance, my animals, and my brother, and a couple of here and there friends that I don't get to see much, which is not their fault, but I don't know. Some things are their faults, and some things are my fault. That's life. I hate that's the way it is. I'm not this Andrew Tate guy, although I can be. I don't. I wouldn't be like an Andrew Tate. I'd be like a cooler Andrew Tate, but you know that dude's tired. He's not really a macho man. He's just living in a world full of actual macho men. He's not him. But I like his confidence for what it is. But I don't agree with what he says. That's a crazy motherfucker right there. Children of this generation, you have a real opportunity. You have a real opportunity to change the world. Because you see it. You see your parents and your grandparents and all that stuff stuck on these religious views, just like all this sort of stuff, and it feels conflicting in your heart. I know you feel it. Don't give in to it. Because even though I hate my life right now, I have faith that something is going to come out of it, because even though I may be one of the only people that I've met like me, which that's why I'm making these videos, because I want to meet more people like me. But even though I may be one of the only ones there, I won't be forever. There's going to be a generation that steps up to the fucking plate and says, who cares if God made man for a woman? If a man wants to be with a man, he can be with a man. If a woman wants to be with a woman, she can be with a woman. It doesn't matter anymore. Like, who cares? We're all going to die if we keep living this way. So it's like, when we stop caring about all that bullshit, what we should and shouldn't do, we living in the Old Testament right now, bro. People still tripping on some dumb shit, old shit that we didn't even say that was right. God did. We trying to make a New Testament. A New Testament. That's freedom right there. We can write the book of the Bible. That's what God doesn't tell you. You earn his respect. He earns yours. Vice versa. But you have to respect one another. Because he is eternal. You are human. So there has to be some level of respect there. But you don't have to agree with everything he says. You just have to respect him. Also respect the devil. There's a reason why he's the best creation ever. He runs this world. You don't really think about that. Christians don't really think about how much he runs this world. And they just follow along. Victoria's Secret. You know what I mean? No. He owns all that shit. It's all his. He helped create all this shit. Funded all this shit. Helped do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a real G right there. Because even though he got cast out of heaven, he still made some crazy shit out of it. What we living in today. So that's some sort of respect there. I don't necessarily think he's all that bad, but I don't think he's really that good at all either. You know, it's just kind of like me. I just choose to do more good because I have no other choice. I don't know what options there are to do bad in, you know? And I guess I'll figure it out when I do find that option, but I don't want to do bad, honestly. But if I was eternal and I had powers and I can create an earth, I mean, I don't know. I might add some bad stuff in there for a good story, you know? But all I'm saying is chakras, all that sort of shit, third eye, it's all real. It's all real. It doesn't show up, but you just feel it. You feel it all. You feel the world around you. And it's really big. Really, really big. Scary, actually. And you see things that you feel like eventually that you weren't meant to see because they're not going to give you those answers. But we're meant to take it if we want it. This feeling, these eyes, these thoughts. You know, people fear opening up their body, their mind, and their soul to see who they really are. So some people don't like smoking. They get a bad feeling from it because they feel things that they don't typically feel, and it's like, what is this? I'm scared. But nah, I started smoking because I used to feel that way. And then I was like, nah, fuck it. I want to smoke because smoking is healthier than drinking, because I used to be an alcoholic for a long time. And I was like, nah, fuck that. You know, I want to be healthier. So I started smoking. And at first, although it was very weird and kind of scary, I did things while smoking to help me not feel that way, like getting on my phone and like watching TikToks or something, you know. And then if that made me overwhelmed me, I'd do something else. So like, just like, life is really what you make it. And even though you might feel crazy while you're doing it, life is crazy. It really is. Really, really crazy. Really crazy. Makes you almost feel crazy because nobody else understands. Like when people think this is crazy, the way that I'm feeling is crazy and this is not normal. But it's like, when you start seeing things like this, you start hearing things like this, feeling things like this, what are you? You know? You're no longer sheep. You have become a ravenous wolf. And hungry for something that your heart wants. And it's like, what do? You know? You can't just eat all the sheep. You can't just eat the shepherd, you know? What do you eat? What do you eat? And that's the thing. We've forgotten what this is. It's been lied, true. It's been lied in plain sight. Or not lied, but it's like hidden in plain sight. All the truth is hidden in plain sight. It's just there's something going on bigger than us. And whether that be corruption, power, more than likely power, or who knows, I don't know. But something's going on, and it's crazy. So if y'all want to also feel crazy along with me and just go on a fucking ride, join me. I'll show you how. Just get to know me first.